Jump into our big three stories of the day. There's lots we're keeping an eye on. A sentencing today in connection to the shooting of a teenager, the shooting and killing of a teenager a couple years ago, actually just passed the 3-year anniversary of that.
We are also tonight following new details in the tragic crash that happened over the weekend in one part of Erie County. We're learning not only new details, but how you, as a part of our community, can help out the victim and his family.
And the funeral of Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman ever to serve on the United States Supreme Court. You'll remember, appointed by President Reagan, set a trend. Now we have 4 female members of the United States Supreme Court, the most ever. She's the one who got it all started.
We're going to move to the main desk here, chat a little bit more about these stories, and we begin with a story out of the city of Erie tonight. An 18-year-old Erie man could be spending the next few decades in prison today. James Garcia pleaded guilty to third-degree murder at the Erie County Courthouse. Judge John Trisilla sentenced him between 14 and a half to 40 years in prison. Now, Garcia and another Erie teen, D'Angelo Troop, were charged in connection to the 2020 shooting death of 13-year-old Kasir Gamble in East Erie. Police say the teen was not the intended target of the gang-related shooting, but he died after being hit by 3 bullets. Judge Trisilla sentenced Troop to between, well, several decades, really, 50 years in prison to life in prison. That was the sentencing of D'Angelo Troop just earlier this month. But the judge told me today that Garcia's cooperation in the court case led to a lesser sentence for him. Trisilla says he asked Garcia today about gang activity, and the teen told the courtroom it's not worth it.
Meanwhile, state police are investigating a deadly accident from the weekend that killed a Titusville man. As that continues, a GoFundMe has been set up to help out the family. On Sunday afternoon, 24-year-old Ethan Johnson was driving from Titusville to Erie with his fiancée to celebrate her birthday when they were part of a 3-vehicle crash on Route 97 in LaBeouf Township. Johnson's Jeep overturned after it was hit by another SUV. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Not long after, Johnson's cousin started the GoFundMe page trying to help the family to defray some of the end-of-life expenses, and in just 2 days' time, it's already raised more than $11,000. We'll talk more about it later in the newscast.
And we have